This week, we welcome our newest patron, Chris, to the Mimic's Vale, and you too can support us at patreon.com/the Mimic's Vale, or by going to tasteinvader.co.uk and treating yourself to some daring and delicious tea with 15% off using the code TMV, thanks to our sponsor, Taste Invader Tea. And today in the Vale, hey, it's episode 64, so we talk about an N64 game, Lylat Wars / Star Fox 64. We also talk about the brand new Absolum and Sonic Racing CrossWorlds.
So it's finally happened. I've finally played a game with me, my husband and my child. And not necessarily a game you'd ever expect, but it was Sonic Racing CrossWorlds is the one that finally gets us all playing together on a PlayStation. And I'm like, that's
Finally, having all those controllers
used.
came good.
Yeah. Like I've got enough controllers on this. Do you know the one console we're struggling to all play together, and I know it should probably be the easiest. It's the Switch. Because I'm like,
Not enough controllers.
not enough controllers.
Refuse to break out that GameCube one as well.
I know, but
I can see it. I see it behind you.
it's still in its box.
Cellophane prison.
But Sonic Racing CrossWorlds is a very good kart racer. I mean, that's probably it's a great little jump in family game. The CrossWorlds feature's quite cool. I mean, I wouldn't say it's revolutionary in any way, but just kind of the person who is first at the end of the first lap gets to choose which world you go into for the second lap, and then you go back into the world you started on for your first lap. So it's basically 2 laps of one track and 1 lap of another for each race. Yeah.
How does that work in real time?
You go through
It works like, you get, so say you're in first, you'll get 2, this track will split into 2, and you'll get a choice of which portal you want to go into. And if you stay on the left-hand side, it will be that one, and then everyone goes into that world. And you know how, like, when Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart first came out, and everyone went, oh my god, when you go into a rift and everything changes and it's amazing.
I know who that's an impression of.
The world? Who's that impression of?
Laurie?
No, maybe Laurie just represents the... I was going to say the common man. Definitely not the common man. But yeah, this does exactly that, but at a very high speed.
Yeah, and on a Switch.
Nobody's making a big deal of it. Yeah, and on a Switch. What's the difference? I don't know. Somebody more technically astute, tell us, please.
Yes, but I mean, other than that, it's just a solid kart racer, really. Like, there's nothing too much more to like shout about in it. It's get good characters, a good collection of characters, good tracks, good power-ups that you can be a monster truck and all this like you've seen in the trailers, and it is a bit chaotic. I think a lot of the power-ups in that are maybe a bit overpowered or underpowered, or you might be actually rather turn them off. But I've thoroughly enjoyed it, like much more than I expected to, and it's got a nice it's got to do a lot of the unlocks and stuff. It's introduced like a rival system, so like at the start of each race, like it gives you one of the other characters being your rival, and then the more that you beat that rival, the more you unlock as you go through. And I'm trying to remember the name of the other thing that it has, but it's like abilities you can add to your character at the beginning, and you unlock more that you can then apply to give you like, you have a better chance of a good start, or you have a better chance at getting higher quality abilities, or better drifting, or all these other things that you can then add on to your character as you go.
Which gives it a real sort of sense of progression, doesn't it? And I haven't quite worked out how the rival system plays into that. Does it, like, if you beat your rival, do you get more points? That
you basically got like
towards
like a rival level type thing. So you like fill that bar, and that unlocks like another like chunk of basically another node that you can apply an ability into, and it'll give you different rivals to work through. So there's loads.
And you can choose, can't you? Like what you can get given a rival, but then you can also choose the next harder one if you want to as well, which I've done every time, and that's been fine. Like I don't think it's. I'm only playing like I've almost finished all the Grand Prix in like the normal normal speed. But yeah, I think that it's like you said, it is a really solid kart racer. Like I've had loads of fun playing it. I don't really have. I think my only real critique is like the courses don't feel that Sonic-y, a lot of them.
No, you wouldn't really like for it all it being Sonic Racing, other than the characters, you wouldn't feel like anything else kind of pulls into the Sonic world.
No.
So the tracks flow quite well then.
Yeah, you don't run into a brick wall and then everyone stops and goes, I'm not playing this anymore. No, it's it just I don't know. They just don't feel. Obviously, you can't help but compare this to Mario Kart World, but obviously, all the Mario tracks feel like they're part of the Mario. Even like the ones that are set in more kind of real kind of places. Even in like Mario Kart 8, the ones that were taken from Mario Kart Tour, they all still felt Mario-y, Mushroom Kingdom-y, but these, I don't know, these feel like just generic, cool, arcadey courses. I don't know, I feel like they're maybe a bit more of a Sonic flair to them would have been a nice touch, I think.
Because it almost feels like a lot of the DLC that's coming and all the other like characters they're adding on to it, like between like Pac-Man and Mega Man and stuff, like some of the things they're actually adding on with those characters kind of tie into them better than they've given of Sonic. It's just, which is a shame, but at the same time it doesn't really I can't.
It doesn't detract from it, does it? I don't think it's but and yeah, that's a good point about the DLC and all the like unlockable characters and stuff. So like obviously you've got Ichiban is coming up soon, right?
Joker.
I think, Joker from Persona 5, Steve from Minecraft, and SpongeBob
and Patrick. Yeah.
And I wonder if the whole like CrossWorlds thing, that's part of it as well. So it's not just not just going to different tracks within a track. It's also like crossing like a big crossover game, and maybe we'll get more and more tracks that are influenced by them. Like I'd love a Persona 5 one. Imagine going through like Mementos and all the black and red, and that would be cool. Or the same with like if there was a Like a Dragon track
into like Dragon Kart.
Yeah, exactly. That would be awesome. Whether they actually do that though, I don't know. I'm not sure what the plan is, but
it seems like there's a bit of that, but I don't know exactly how it's going to work. I don't feel like until we get the content dropping, we'll know for sure.
There's a few little bits like, I think the course design's great. I think the spectacle of the courses is a lot of fun as well. I think to you guys after I first played it, that it reminded me a bit of what was it called? Cruising Blast.
Cruising Blast, yeah.
So, the way that just crazy shit just happens, and loads of sort of set pieces that happen within a race. And I think that's quite cool. I think the one damp squib is the fourth race of every championship is just 3 laps from each of the 3 tracks.
Yeah. I was quite disappointed in how that worked.
Yeah,
like, what's going to happen here? I'm like, I've already done this. Like,
yeah, exactly. Kind of wanted it to like maybe do something cool, like switch in the CrossWorlds like more or something like that, or every lap have a random one or something. But it's almost like that is the most pedestrian of all of them, and you'd want the fourth and final race to be the most climactic one. So yeah, that's a bit of a odd choice, but I think I've enjoyed it more than Mario Kart World.
I've seen bits and pieces online to say that it's a better game. That's what I've read.
It feels more.
It's more traditional. I mean, that's the thing. It's more of a traditional kart racer than Mario Kart World has ended up being, and people seem to have missed that. Just being able to go and race 3 laps on one track and stuff. And which I guess you're still not technically doing on this, but
no. Yeah. But there's also enough like fresh ideas and changes and stuff to make it feel like something different. Whereas I think Mario Kart World, apart from that very sparse open worldy stuff, did just feel like Mario Kart 8, like again. Whereas I don't know, I think this has got something about it.
Yeah.
It's just, it's pretty slick, but it's just just fun.
It's been a pleasant
Have either of you
surprise.
played
Sorry.
No, have either of you played a Sonic racing game before?
I played a little bit of Transformed, I think, on the Vita. That's as much as I can go back. So this is the first time I've played it properly. I think I only dipped into it in that version of the Vita. So it's fairly new to me.
Yeah, no, I haven't ever dabbled. What about you, Lewis?
Never ever.
No.
Just watching a couple of gameplay videos there, and it does seem that maybe the DLC tracks, if you're seeing the Sonic levels, aren't particularly Sonic-y. The Minecraft one looks Minecrafty. The SpongeBob one, that looks SpongeBobby. Looks pretty good. Looks cool.
Is there a Persona one? Tell me there's a Persona one.
Not that it's not on this video.
Well, hopefully that's. I mean, if the fact that those ones are there, maybe we'll be in luck. But yeah, we've and like you, Alex, the whole family has been playing it together, which has been really nice as well. Like the assist mode seems a bit glitchy though.
Yeah, it's not.
I don't know if you found
it's
that.
not great.
Doesn't seem to work as well as Mario Kart's one. Like you can't just literally hand a small child a controller and go, there you go, and then they come, fifth or whatever. Like they still need to do something, which is can be frustrating.
And it almost makes it more difficult if you've got it on and you're trying to play it. I feel like you can use the assist mode if you know how you're using the Mario Kart, but if you've got the assist mode on here but you can do it properly, it makes it even harder, I would think. So it's a funny one.
But no, surprisingly good game, and there's loads of different modes and stuff and little challenges and things like that you can do, and it just feels, I think you're right. It does feel more like what you'd expect from. I think it makes Mario Kart World look a bit bare bones and a bit low effort in a way, like polished in terms of presentation, but I don't know. They feel like they've tried to throw more stuff into this, and I think it's pretty good as a result.
I agree. Well, I don't agree. Not that I disagree, but I know what you mean. Like it's Mario Kart. Mario Kart, I think its negatives draw away from the core good game, whereas this is just the core good game, and there's nothing to detract from that, as we kind of said earlier, to bring it. It's almost like Mario Kart have said, right, we need it to be more than this, and what they've tried to do in making it more than that hasn't worked. Whereas if they've just probably delivered another solid game, you're like, okay, it's more Mario Kart, but to a better reception.
Yeah, and I think I don't know. I'd probably put them on a par. Like I know I've sort of jokingly said Mario Kart's not very good, but I'd say they're on balance. They're about the same as each other. Like if I had to give them a rating, like I don't think there's much that separates them. People just. I know I was the same. Like I think I've always dismissed most Sonic games, but especially spin-offs like this. But it's got something. And no doubt it'll be cheap as chips. Well, Mario Kart World still remains expensive for the rest of the time. So, it's a good one. I'm not sure. Yeah, what you're playing on PlayStation as well, aren't you, Alex? I'm not sure what the Switch performance is like. I think I heard some not great things about the Switch performance, maybe.
I can imagine so. And I know the Switch 2 version is coming, but it isn't out yet. I don't think they've actually dated the Switch 2 version yet.
Okay. Yeah, and good looking game as well. Like runs really well.
And I think it's
the, PS5.
But it's $7.99 upgrade for the Switch 2 version or something if you did have the Switch version. So there is an upgrade path. It's not a free upgrade, but there is an upgrade path.
Right. Nice. Very nice. Lewis.
Hello.
Talk to us.
Hi. Well, I promise this is the last time I'm going to talk about it. But last week, I mentioned that I was close to achieving what I wanted to. Little did I know I was half an hour away from talking about Silksong, by the way. Still.
Of course.
Very close to achieving what I wanted to achieve. And I did it. And as expected, there's more game. And fuck me. Is it difficult?
So is that if the rest of the game wasn't difficult, then this really is difficult.
Yeah. If you're finding the game difficult, it just, you get to a point and it just goes, it turns it up to 11.
But you love that, don't you?
I do love it. It's very frustrating.
Right.
Because on the face of it, maybe shouldn't be that difficult. But it is.
Does it involve like jumping downwards and doing that downward thrust thing that's really fiddly?
When you go diagonal?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you can pretty early on get stuff to change that.
Yeah, but even the downward one I found a little bit fiddly, like the one that goes straight down.
Oh, really?
A little bit. Yeah. Only a little bit. Is it Path of Pain equivalent, or do you think it's harder than that?
It's different. It's more combat based than platforming. There's still some pretty difficult platforming sections, but which I've really enjoyed. It's made me want to go and try to do all the B-sides with Celeste in Celeste.
Nice.
Because I'm like, I do the platforming sections, and I'm like, I love platforming. Platforming's great. I like jumping and being like, oh, now let's jump up there. Now let's hop off this wall and go over there. And now let's see if I can run jump and reach to this bit. It's just so much fun. I love platforming.
And probably and in Celeste, where it's like instant restart, I think that's quite forgiving, isn't it? Even though it's difficult, it's like, well, okay, I'm back here in the exact same room. Whereas I
exactly.
In Silksong, maybe there's more run back and lengthier sequences, maybe.
Yes, there can be. Yeah. But yeah, it's still, and because like I said, like I finished it. This is all extra stuff. Yeah. I don't hold myself back from looking online and seeing if there's a perhaps easier way to do something if I'm like banging my head up against the wall. Because like I have put like 65 hours now.
Fucking hell.
Into the game.
That's a lot.
And it's at the point now where
That's a lot.
That's a lot. You're right. It's the most I've played anything for like donkeys. Can't remember the last game I sunk that. Tears of the Kingdom, maybe.
Yeah.
Of a game that I wanted to play. Yeah. It's just difficult. But I will persevere. I just maybe won't talk about it on here. Until maybe I've drawn a line under it and I've done everything I want to do. But yes.
What so I was going to say, like, what is the end game here? To just have seen everything and done everything?
No. To get the, I guess, true ending.
Right. Okay. Good. Well, if you've invested that amount of time, I get why you would want to.
And I don't know how many there are.
Oh my
but
God.
I've had 2.
You're a crazy man. Crazy man.
He's just waiting for the happy one.
Yeah. Go to Luton.
I don't know if there's anything else I want to say about it, to be honest. I don't know where it's so much more difficult than Hollow Knight. Like, it makes Hollow Knight seem simple.
Jesus. Well, if
You're
that
really
makes you want to
selling
play
it
it
to
anymore, Alex?
Yeah, you're really selling it to me.
But no, this is, I mean, like this now. I mean, I'm talking now, not like. Well, it still is difficult, but
Yeah. Yeah, but overall, it's way more
when you get to this
difficult than
late game stage, it really ratchet and clanks it up.
Oh, that's amazing. Laurie,
you're back.
I would like to talk about a game that's out today. In fact,
Yeah.
that does have difficulty options, which Alex, yeah,
I don't think. Well, I have played a bit of this, and I don't think I realised I had difficulty options. So that's good to know.
Yeah, I had a little look in the menu after I had a few failed runs of it. But that's how are we going to pronounce it? Let's say Absolum.
It's Absolum.
Absolum
Like absolute, yeah.
or Absolum.
It's Absolum.
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 Absolutely. This is and listening to this, Lewis, it's a roguelite, but in the style of a sort of belt scrolling beat 'em up. Published by .emu. Purveyors of fine beat 'em ups.
Keep going.
It plays like one of them. It looks like one of them. It's really good looking. Beautiful art direction.
Yeah.
I think they've got I can't remember the artist behind it, but looks great, sounds great, plays brilliantly. And if you, like we've said about Sifu in the past, if you just drop that difficulty down a little bit, it stops feeling like a roguelite, it stops feeling annoying, and you can just kind of play it like an old school beat 'em up. There's like initially there's sort of 3 biggish worlds to go through. And yeah, you get power-ups along the way. You do have to do a bit of reading, Lewis, because you have to choose between 2 powers, decide which one you want, that kind of thing.
I'll pick what one looks best.
Yeah, which was the shiniest.
Just on which, shiny.
Yeah, nice colours. There's also branching paths you can go, so there's sort of different. Yeah, you can attack the map in a couple of different ways, and it just it's just really really polished, really well executed. If you like a beat 'em up, but with an extra little something to it, that roguelikeness and going back to your hub world, unlocking new abilities that you can use on future runs and stuff like that. There's a lot to like here. It's, again, like we said about Consume Me a few weeks ago, giving our thoughts on it before any reviews have come out always seems treacherous because I don't know what other people are going to think, but I can't see anything bad about it other than maybe it's a bit derivative possibly of like Hades and beat 'em ups.
Yeah, but it feels much more fun like than Hades for me. Like it just it's got that kind of, as I know what you mean by that derivative, but I think it's just there's at least a bit of freshness with this, that it is that different genre, and it is, you've got that familiarity of something. If like you played a Shredder's Revenge or a Streets of Rage 4 or that kind of thing, and obviously we've got the Marvel one coming this year as well, but
From the same, that's from .emu
that's
as well.
the as well, yeah.
Yeah.
I think this one could be like a complete sleeper hit. I think people are going to love this when they realise what it is and they actually try it. Like, I genuinely think this could be another one of those indies. It just kind of blows up. If enough. I think it depends. It's a hard time of year. There's so many big games coming out, and it's not exactly a title that people who know what it is know what it is. But if you don't, then it's not something that stands out to you. It's not something that's got a great name. It's not something that's got anything that kind of screams play me. But there is a demo. Try the demo, and I think the demo will hook you right in. And it's not a full price game, I think. And I think it's about 25 quid or something. And it's saying 6 to 8 hours for like Golden Path and first ending, and about 20 hours for the main story. Essentially, like when you're going past that. So a decent amount of game that you're getting there, and a lot of fun, and it's co-op. If you want to play it co-op, you can play the story co-op online, cross-play between Switch, Steam and PS5. It's not on Xbox for some reason, but wonder why.
Yeah, but it's I think that to the longevity point, so I finished a run, but then it does sort of say, oh, actually, there's way more to do now. So, yeah, finished like a run with one of the characters, unlocked a couple more characters, and haven't played with any of the others yet. But there's a lot of game there. I think you're right about the name though, Alex. I think that's a good point. I think the name It's hard to say. It just doesn't roll off the tongue. So that, and in such a crowded market, it's tiny little things like that could hold it back.
Yeah.
Just from people going, oh, don't know what that is. Sounds a bit nerdy. But yeah, other than that, it's really solid. It is a lot like Hades structurally. You sort of get your boons and you go back to your hub world and you level up and you chat to people and the story progresses and stuff like that, and you bring people back to your camp and things. But yeah, the gameplay is different. I mean, Lewis, that was your, as you said last week, that was your bugbear with Hades, was everything. You liked everything about it, but except the gameplay. You like beat 'em ups, as far as I'm aware.
Yes, I like what I'm seeing of this game. It looks great.
So yeah, it's a big recommend.
Yeah.
From us, I think.
What he's playing it on?
I'm on PlayStation. Ben's on Steam.
Yeah, so I played it on Steam Deck. Runs flawlessly. Not a hitch on Steam Deck.
Which means it is in the family library, Lewis.
Yes.
Absolutely delightful. Wait there, I'm going to get my Steam Deck.
Yeah. Don't do it yet, 'cause I'm mid-run. You might throw me off.
Oh, okay.
I don't think you will. It's fine. But yeah, Absolum. Absolum.
Absolum.
Big recommendation from the Mimics Vale. It's dynamite. We've not used that scale for
Oh
a
yeah, I was
while,
going to say
have
we
we?
need to get like a seal or something.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah. We made an image, didn't we?
I think we did something. I remember a while
Chameleon
back.
holding a stick of dynamite or something.
What were they all again? Pure shite.
Pure shite.
Just not
Oh,
Not
quite.
quite.
Not
Just
quite.
right.
Just right. And dynamite.
Yeah.
But was there not one more?
No, I think that was that.
No, we only came up with 4, I think, because I
that-
remember going, we need 5. But no, we never did.
I thought we came up with it. Phil, tell us.
Come on, fill us in. This is episode 64.
That's his full name.
Fill us in.
Yep.
Yeah. Episode 64. As we mentioned last week, that means we chose to play an N64 game to commemorate this arbitrary number. Lewis, talk us through that.
Well, what do you mean talk us through it?
Well, I don't know. Podcast.
Podcast. A podcast. So we decided that we're going to play Lylat Wars or Star Fox 64 if you're from America. Lylat Wars was the first N64 game I ever played at, I think it was maybe Dixon's at Straighton Retail Park in Lonehead. And I was there for ages playing it. Properly loved that game. I had the big box with the Rumble Pack. I also learnt off by heart the opening sort of crawl.
Yeah.
You know, when the game starts, you get a bit. And I tried, when I played it just a couple of days ago, to see how much I could remember off that. And I done pretty well, to be honest. Like I forgot maybe the second paragraph. So for those that haven't played it, it's almost like Star Wars-esque for that bit. You get like a load of text will come up through the... Corneria. Fourth planet of the Lylat system. The evil Andros. And then it keeps on going. Like I used to just... I'd say it at the same... I wouldn't look at the screen, but I'd say it at the same time as it was being said. I can't remember what bit I forgot, to be honest. But yeah, I just love that game. I think it's head and shoulders above the original in every single way. Ben and Ray disagree.
Except one. Music and sound design.
You think?
Yeah. The original.
What's different though?
The music isn't as good. I've listened through the whole soundtrack.
Oh, have you?
And then I've gone back and listened to the... I just think Super Nintendo music is better in general.
Yeah, it's good. It's pretty good.
But like I was looking through the soundtrack for the battle theme, because I thought they maybe had that in the same boss theme in Lylat Wars as they did in Starwing, but they didn't. But that whole dun 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 from Star Fox or Starwing doesn't seem to be in Lylat Wars.
Isn't it?
That I noticed. No, maybe I just didn't come across it, but yeah. And I like the sort of pretend talking in the original.
That is good.
Compared to all of that stuff. But
I always liked the good luck.
Good luck. Yeah.
Yeah. Which is
we still say that. So Stacey and I say that to each other. Like, and she's got no idea where it's from. whenever something, if we say, all right, I'm going to try and get the kids ready for bed or whatever, I'll go, good luck. or she'll do it back as if that's not going to happen. We'll do it in that Star Fox voice. And yeah, she's got no idea. She's secretly being a nerd.
Yes.
Yeah. But no, it's a cool game. So did we all play it?
Yeah.
That's good.
Yep.
Check
What
us out.
did you? What route did you take?
See this?
Think of the map.
Yeah. So that I had to remind myself again how the hell that works, because you can't actually choose your route, can you? Isn't it like
just depends on what
you do stuff in the level.
Yeah.
That dictates the route that you go.
Yep.
Yeah. So I think I went exactly the same route as I did last time I played it. Probably just the most basic bitch route.
So like the bottom path.
The bottom path, yeah.
That's the way I went as well, to be fair.
Was it?
Is that like the default one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get if you go. So I started off. I went through the asteroid belt, which is the second level, and then I worked my way diagonal along the top.
Right. Is that because you knew
I was trying
how
to get
to
along
do
top
that?
because you get a different ending.
Right. But you know how to do that. You know what you've got to do.
I used to know how to do
level
it.
to get to that.
Yeah, I think so there's one. I can't remember exactly what you have to do. So I think if you're on Corneria, I think you need to go through all the little, almost like little bridge type things.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, I can't remember exactly. But yeah, I ended up like on a level that had was it the train? Oh, I can't remember. But I worked my way up the top.
Yeah.
Eventually.
I'd be tempted to go in and try that though. And obviously now that you've got rewind on the N64, like if you find out what you need to do and then you miss it, I guess you can just rewind and do it. And the rewind really came into play on like the last level, going through all these columns, like swerving in and out of columns that this robot thing is thrown back at you and just dropping.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, that bit was. I don't know how I did that before, because the rewind function has only just come out, really, hasn't it, on the N64, on Switch 2. So how does anyone do that? Because I died so many times.
Yeah.
Trying to get through.
Is it the one that's like the big disc that has the arms that come out to get you?
No, so this is like you're chasing after a robot that's sort of running away from you. And
right.
You know, I'm doing the. This is what running looks like, by the way.
A robot run.
Yeah, and then but there's like pillars dropping down and then going across horizontally. And do you remember that bit, Alex?
Oh, I didn't finish it because I get so annoyed at one of the levels that I'm like, I can't do this anymore. No matter, like, it was like one of the ones where it like something's going to blow up and you've got a minute to do this, and then I couldn't find the people because they always ended up behind me, and I'm like, well, how am I supposed to shoot them if they're behind me? And then they're always behind me, and then I slowed down and they were still behind me, and then I did a loop and they were still behind me. I'm like, this is just pish, man.
But then they just fuck off, don't
That's
they?
like
When
the
the
third
time
level. Come on.
when the timer gets to 0, they just go away.
And then the bomb goes off.
Yeah, but then the level finishes and then you do the next level.
Oh, does it? I thought I'd failed, so I just kept. I thought I'd failed, so I just kept rewinding it because I thought I had to kill the bomb, stop the bomb from going off.
No, that just ends the level and then you just do the next one.
Oh, I don't know. Well, that's not how
But
games work these days.
It's not
is it?
super clear. No,
Yeah.
no, I'll give you that. That there is a bit of, yeah.
So there's the downside of rewinding. Because you don't realise the level's over.
That level, as it starts, Fox goes, all range mode, and it's like a proper, like,
Yeah.
it's a 360 space.
Yeah.
I remember playing that for the first time, and I was like, oh my god. That, like, I'd never seen anything quite like being able to
Yeah.
fly around in a,
In a circle.
air quotes, 3D.
Yeah.
3D space, yeah.
Yeah.
I
It
quite
was
like
mind-blowing at the time.
the land cruiser level bit that I did. I thought that was good fun, being able to like jump.
That's one
and
with the train,
hover
isn't
in
it?
That.
I had one with a train.
Don't know. I don't think I had a train. But yeah, that's a nice little bit of variety. It's a good game. It is a really good game, and I think that it holds up really well. I'm quite. But yeah, it is. It does feel old. The fact that you can't just choose your route. You have to figure out all this other stuff that probably back then would have been really cool, because you'd have gone to school and go, oh, I got to blah 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 the other day, and this is how I did it.
Yeah.
I think, yeah, but
What, it takes like an hour or so to get through?
yeah,
Maybe now that I know that I had to actually finish the level, maybe I'll go finish it now.
yeah. I think it's worth finishing. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's,
Yeah, I think so.
it is a classic.
And I enjoyed it up to that point. I was just getting really annoyed at that bit. Like,
Yeah. Okay.
and I was playing it handheld as well, so like, and it's I kind of mentioned to you, like, trying to play that handheld and working out using like the right analog stick is like the C buttons and stuff, and you're like, it just doesn't. I should probably try and play it with the N64 controller. I mean, I did buy it. I might have never used it, but I did buy it.
And even that's hard enough.
Yeah,
It's amazing how difficult it is. So you hold that, you're like, what's this? What's going on?
Why? What? The C button does this? What? That? Oh, yeah. Weird, but yeah.
But
Cool
I
game.
like how you can like move the little fox at the start menu, proper N64 thing. You know, you used to be able to move Mario's face. When it says Lylat Wars, their logo, the fox, the flying fox wing thing.
Right.
At the end of the logo, you can make that fly around, and the character standing underneath watch it as you're moving it around.
Oh, I didn't notice that. That's cool.
You can do that. That's worth turning it back on for, just to see Slippy go like strain his neck to see what's going on.
Does Slippy get like captured or whatever every run, or is there a route
No,
you can go through that? Okay,
does he get captured?
because
I think it just depends
like
what
both-
you do.
Okay, that's
Because
pretty
I
cool
had
then.
Pepe
Or is it
to leave because he got damaged too much.
Oh yeah, mine got fucked. Like it was only Falco that stuck with me through most of it. The rest of them they were shit.
He's so grumpy.
Save me! Fuck off! You're supposed to be a pilot. Sort yourself out. Help me, Fox! Get fucked. Yeah.
Oh,
good
so
game
just
there.
before we move on, the names. So again from the start, James McLeod, Fox McLeod's dad,
Yeah.
Pepe Hare, which is Pepe, and Pegma Dengar. Oh, what a name that is! I love it. It's such a good name. Do you know the rest of the guys' names? Slippy.
Slippy Toad. Yeah.
What's the fox?
Fox McCloud.
Fox McCloud.
That's the one. That wasn't a trick question. What about what's
Yeah.
that Falco? What's his surname?
Walco.
Falco.
Falco Walco. It's a sequel to Ranko Wanko.
Falco. Give us a clue.
It begins with an L.
Lombardi.
Yes.
Hey, there we go.
Attilio Lombardi. No, it was Lombardo in football.
I love how one of the bad guys in Wolf's gang is just called Andrew.
It's a good bad guy.
They really
name,
ran
man.
out of imagination with these names. Oh, my uncle Andros.
Yeah.
My name's Andrew. It's like, wow, that is rubbish. Nothing against the name Andrew. That's my dad's name.
No,
And my brother's name. So
I think it's a great game.
perfect.
I think it's held
Great
up
game,
really
great
well.
name. Yeah, really good. I did play a bit of Extreme G as well. This doesn't hold up quite as well.
That's not held up.
Fucking hell.
It's fucking rubbish.
I was like, I'm going to play this. Lewis said this is really good. Whoa, that is shit.
How much time do you spend just up against the barriers?
Is there any other option? Like, it's just
I don't think so.
Don't worry
barrier.
about steering. Just keep accelerating and maybe shoot some guys if you can.
Sounds like Wipeout.
Yeah, fucking hell.
Yeah.
It's like a shit wipeout. Like a really shit wipeout.
I remember struggling with Extreme G, but there is a knack to it, as with any game. And it becomes easy. But I've long forgotten how to play that.
Yeah. That is best left in the past. So let's fast forward to the present. And another hard game that we lost last week.
Oh, yeah.
We're hoping to get back to winning ways.
All right, let's play a game of Guess the Outro, Lost in Translation. I know they just called it Lost in Translation there. So you know what? This is a game that we've played now for a little while. I'll give you a couple of clues before question 1 and after question 5. And then at the end I'll give you a translation. I've got 2 translations for you this week of the developer.
Okay.
Probably another developer
Okay.
we've never heard of, but
Yeah. That would be really helpful, wouldn't it?
And because you requested, one of the translations is, of course, Esperanto.
Yes.
right,
Great.
Ben, kick us off.
Are we starting with a clue?
Oh yeah,
Do you want
As
a clue?
per
Aye,
tradition?
give us a clue.
Yeah. But a helpful
game
one.
began...
Not one of your shite
helpful-
ones like last week. Yeah.
Oh, great clues last week.
Cameo.
The game began as a joke in an online chat room.
Began as a joke.
Sounds like something like Stardew Valley or something.
Ended as a joke.
Oh yeah.
Began as a joke. Okay. Question 1. Is it an indie? It's got to be, surely, if it started.
It is an indie.
Okay. Indie.
Do you want a time frame, Ben? Should we try and narrow it down?
Go on in.
Did it say in a chat room? Is that the clue? In an online chat room?
Yeah.
I mean, that feels like
Which seems like an old school thing, doesn't it? But I think proper nerds still use them.
Oh, is that what? Is that like these Reddit people or something like that?
Yeah, Reddit maybe. I don't know.
Aye, maybe. Right.
Those freaks.
Discord.
What? So, was it released? What, the last 5 years? Or what do you think? Or what year do we normally pick? Like Switch year?
Since 2020 and onwards, I think
Yeah.
it's a good market.
It's been released in 2020 or onwards, Lewis.
No.
It's an old indie.
Olden days.
2020. Is it? I want to ask: is it on the Nintendo Switch? It feels like it must be, but not necessarily. Because is it on the Nintendo Switch?
It is on the Nintendo Switch,
Okay.
as every other game is.
Right. So it's on the Switch, but released either very early in the Switch or was released later from an older game. Should it have been left as a chat room idea? Is that a good question?
Yeah. In your opinion, we could get more personal though. We could ask if any of us
Yeah.
have played it.
Have any of us played this, Lewis?
Yes.
And to clarify, what do we mean by us?
Me and Ben.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So either Alex or I have played it. Or
Think.
both. He thinks. Okay.
Mary's at 4.
4, yeah. Playing it. Is it started off as a joke? That does ring a
It does ring a bell, but
bell.
I can't think what
No.
bell it rings.
no. Do you think it would appear in the 50 most influential indie games book? By Bitmap Books. He's actually checking whether it is or not. What a guy. There he is. He's looking it up.
How long does it take him to read 50 games?
Yeah, I'm looking at the front cover.
Ah, okay. So this means the fact that he's thinking about it means it
It
could.
could, yeah.
Be. Whereas he was pretty sure that Grindstone wasn't. Remember, because we asked that question then.
We did.
Can we push you for an answer, Lewis?
As in, is it or what?
Or could,
What's
or
the question?
I mean, is it, or
could it be?
could it be?
No,
No.
No.
don't think so.
Okay. Not influential.
It could be anything right then.
It could be.
Yeah. Okay. Clue?
Character name in title.
I was just going to ask that.
Question.
Oh, you should have got in earlier.
Aye.
Started as a joke. Character name.
It's Fez.
Ukulele?
It's Fez is the character's name as well, isn't it? Is it?
Is it, or is that just what he wears?
Oh, I'm not sure.
Maybe.
The character, are you talking about one of us?
Right, what have we got? We've got
We'll try and
ukulele.
nail down. So ukulele.
Genre?
Yeah.
Okay. Is it a... Right, I'll say platformer. Alex gives another genre. Is it a platformer or a...
Metroidvania.
Nope.
Okay.
So I mean,
Was that 6 or 7?
6.
4. Not plat or met. Okay.
Okay, what RPGs have had like character names in the titles?
I don't know, like indie RPGs. I can't think of any apart from Undertale.
What does Chicory
I've
class
had
as?
that.
The dog called Chicory.
Classic.
That wasn't P2020 though, was it?
I can't remember.
No, I don't think so.
Character name in title. Not a platformer. What else could it be? It's got to be something with a character.
Could be
In order
a
for the
tactics
character
game
name
or
to be in
something.
title. Tend not to be sort of character
No.
driven though. Is the character the character whose name is in title, is that a human?
No.
Okay. Not a human. So could be an
That's a
animal,
good question.
or a
Vegetable.
vegetable or a mineral.
An alien.
Alien, could be an alien. What sort of... Right. You think of a question, Alex. I'm going into my mind palace for a moment. That's the door opening.
It's empty.
Was the game part of a series of games?
Nope.
It's a bad question, to be fair. Many's that? 7?
8.
8. It's not a platformer.
Character name and title, and the character's not a human.
Is it a 2D game?
Let me just consult. No. No.
No, 3D.
No. Gaming in the third dimension.
Third dimension of gaming.
3D.
Interesting. So, but it's not a platformer.
It's not Metroidvania. What else could it be?
So,
Puzzle.
but not 3D. So I'm thinking 3D. I'm thinking third-person perspective, or first person. Probably not first person. Third person, but not a platformer.
Or a Metroidvania.
Walking sim.
Metroidvania.
Question 10.
Yeah, like
What?
Edith
Narrow
Finch.
down.
She's a human.
Is she?
Never actually see her.
We just don't know. But yeah, you could be
She's
on
a
something
bird.
with that. She's fish.
An
as well.
owl. She a swing at one point, or did she just fly off that? I can't remember.
Baby in a bath. Yeah. Question 10. I feel like you're always a human in a walking sim, though, aren't you?
Yeah. But can a game when you say like something like, I know Short Hike doesn't have, it's not a character's name, but like what kind of game would you class something like that as? Adventure? Because that's kind of almost like a walking sim.
Yeah, like an action adventure,
Yeah.
maybe. But then, would you say it's 2D? I know it's like isometric. And I don't know, that's tricky, that.
I would say that's 3D. But
Yeah.
I never got on board with that game.
Oh, it's beautiful. Lovely.
Animal Crossing.
Okay. Question 10. Did this release on the Nintendo Switch in 2017 or 2018?
No.
that wasn't even just a no, that was like a no with
was
a
a
laugh.
laugh
Like, don't
and
be
a
so
no.
silly.
A laugh and a
How would you even think that would
Spit in the face.
Uh-huh.
That is how you choose
that
to
mean-
end. That's your question 10.
I mean, it was
Well, if that
really
was
going to
yes,
make any
I feel
difference
like-
at this point anyway. But
All right. So maybe, because it wasn't after 2020 and it wasn't 2017 or 2018, maybe it came out in 2019 on the Switch.
maybe, or it could have came out in like
Or maybe
2025.
that's
when the
why he
Switch
laughed.
put it released years ago.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, it's time.
Right. The Maltese translation
Should have
is
just
of
called
course
it Guess the Outro Malteser.
is dar dar. And of course, Esperanto is domo domo.
So something that's got like a 2.
Ah, Untitled Goose Game. Domo, domicile, house, domo, Untitled Goose Game.
Well done, Ben.
Talk to us, Lewis. That's our guess.
That's your guess?
Yep.
Well, Dar Dar and Domo Domo are translations of House.
Fucking yes!
And the game is Untitled Goose Game.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Should have went, is
that
there an
Esperanto
animal in the
word.
title?
Yeah.
Is
So
it
his
an
name is
untitled game?
Goose. His name is
Unspecified.
Untitled Goose.
This name is untitled.
Yeah.
It's an untitled game, and he's a goose.
Brilliant. That's cool. That's a good one.
That is the last time I'm using Esperanto. Too easy.
No,
Far too easy.
I don't think it's that easy.
I went up with Adrian last week, and he gave me a row because you're making it too fucking easy for them.
You made it too hard
Stop.
last week, so there you go.
Yeah, last week it was impossible.
That was also after I met him.
Well, Adrian, here, if you're still listening to this, stop it, right? We don't like it when it gets too hard.
Yeah. I like it when he's kind. But that was... Yeah, I mean, it was still... I think people might not have got it. It's possible to not get that.
I mean, I wouldn't know
If
that developer was called House.
There you go.
But if I just used Dar Dar,
Dada, I wouldn't have had a clue.
I just
I
thought it
might
would be
have
like
thought...
Star Wars or something, like, because it was for Jar Jar.
Yeah, we might have got there eventually, thinking, right, what developer's got the same two words repeated, and then maybe would have got to House. But Domo, and then instantly Domo's like, oh, okay. House.
you've done that before. You've narrowed Esperanto down.
I think I might be secretly know how to speak Esperanto.
I think you might be right.
I'm going to try it.
It's actually quite an interesting soundtrack. So the guy who arranged it, it's called Dan Golding, and he used a load of preludes. No, I've closed it all down. Preludes written by some composer, Claude Debussy.
Yep.
Has a lot of these things called preludes, and they're reworked versions of that. One of the clues that I took out, because I thought it was made it too obvious, was that the game has a dynamic soundtrack. So when you go and do stuff, the music will react to what you do.
Right.
There's also in the OST all the songs that come on the radio. So if you remember playing you both have played it, right? That was right.
Yeah.
You played it, Alex.
Yes.
So when you go around the radio that's on, all the tracks that are on there also appear as like one big long song on the OST. But yeah, this guy Dan Golding has rearranged a lot of this
Like public
Claude Debussy
domain
stuff.
classical music, basically.
Not really. I think it's more that it's just been he's like almost like sampled it to use a reference that you know the youth would understand. I don't understand it. I'm not the youth. Yeah, so the one that
Sampling
we
the technology that's been around for some 4 years now.
time immemorial. We are going to listen to Preludes Book 1, number 12, Rake in the Lake, arranged by Dan Golding from Untitled Goose Game.